I'll show you Jewish politicians calling for the extermination of dolls and children as snakes.
Well, I want to see it. I've never seen it.
You've not seen it?
No.
Kill the vipers next.
I've never seen that.
You've not seen it?
No. I condemn that immediately.
Well, I'm going to show you.
I've never heard of that. I want to see it. I don't believe it exists.
Check it out.
Because Jews don't speak like that. Muslims do. Jews don't.
Israelis.
Israeli Muslims are Jews.
Zionists.
Oh, those evil people who believe Jews should be able to have their own country.
Those evil people who believe that
he's already, he wants to wait till Moshiach comes. Then why do you dress like this? Yeah, so do you believe that you have to wait till Moshiach? Are you waiting till Moshiach comes until you think we can go home? This Beit HaMikdash has to be rebuilt until you go home? Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
So how can you claim?
Many rabbis don't agree with all the Rabboni. It's different poskim.
There's no Mashlokas like Gemara, I'm sorry.
He's a good.
Put the mic on him.
Paskins like that Gemara for over 2,000 years since it's been written. We have always held that until Zionism.
Yeah,
we've always held that.
Are you a practicing Jew?
You don't look like it.
Yeah.
Where are your pictures?
So I don't wear a kippah. I don't wear a kippah. Yeah, I do. I don't feel safe with so many Muslims in Europe. To be honest with you, I don't. My cousins have left France because they are attacked by Muslim Jews. I know. To me,
England is not yet as bad as France. It will be soon when Corbyn comes back.
You're in England. So you're saying to me, you don't dress like a Jew because you're afraid of your own life?
Absolutely.
Where do you live?
America.
What area? You're in America? Oh my Gideon. You fell for it. No go. I bet you think there's no go areas in London, don't you? In England. You do, don't you? I mean, you fell for Trans-America, didn't you? Oh my Gideon.
Bradford is definitely
no go areas.
There are areas where only Muslims can go.
Okay, I'll say Bradford. There are areas in England, yeah?
No,
where
France.
There's white people. No, in England I'm saying.
I don't know about England.
No. There are no-go areas for everyone. Me as a Muslim, I'd struggle to go to a white poor house. I get grief. I get hacky scum written on my van.
You get what?
Hacky scum written on my van because they associate Muslims with Pakistanis. Yeah?
Even though you look nothing like Pakistanis.
So the point here is this. You've been fed so much propaganda, you think it's real. You're in London. Trust me, no one. If anyone attacked you, threatens you, held you account.
It's happened. It's definitely happened.
I'm used to go to Newcastle and it's awful up there. But down here in London, people are not ex-miners.
So anyway, going back to my
have
original
jobs.
because I don't want to.
They're not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm saying to you is this: according to history, the Jews were protected 800 years. Now, I'm defending Islam here, not actions of individuals. Yeah? So for 800 years, the Jews were protected for 800 years and given the means to flourish. And then given protection after that, when the Christians... Now, who's doing the slaughter here? You should have grief with Christians.
Not today, I don't. In history, not today. Today I agree with Muslims. Back in the day, Christians. If I was a Christian living in during
but here's the irony. Here's the irony. Have you read what the church fathers say about the Jews?
Oh, it's terrible.
And their religion today is based on the church fathers' teachings.
But thank God the Christians don't act upon the Jews.
You know why they don't?
Why?
Because they don't have the power. You don't have to look at what Christianity was. Christianity had the power. Look what they did. Slaughter. Everywhere. Yeah? They only come by our today because they've got the power. So if you give Christians a power, military power, my God, they would have it.
It's far more difficult to
Oh.
living in Germany than
That's actually a myth. That's a myth that's starting to become more and more debunked.
Sorry, can you just make up your claim you made about my faith? Why are you lying? Why are you lying? No, you are lying, and I want to know his life.
I agree.
Okay, I'm Christian.
That's great. Wait.
And I'm offended by the lies he's telling.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody
cares.
People cannot get away with
Nobody
the lies
cares.
they're telling.
Okay, that's
Nobody
fine.
cares.
Why are you
Nobody
lying?
cares.
Just let him know.
Because your Allah is alright for you to
Yeah,
lie.
please come away from her.
I just have
We
a
have
question.
history.
I have a
Why are
question.
you lying about
carry
my
on.
case?
Carry on, carry on.
Why are you not engaging?
Speak to 250,000 victims of the crusade.
Told this now.
But why did you tell her victims of the crusade? Why not victims of jihad? I know, but why did you not talk about victims of jihad?
Because she's claiming it's not Christians.
When I just said, take a hint, take a hint. You give us a headache.
The thing is out already, you're giving a headache. Okay,
Why are you lying, Islamic Dawah team? Why are you lying,
How many
Islamic
billion?
Dawah team?
How many Muslims are there?
Why are you lying, Islamic Dawah team? Why are you lying about
She doesn't stop.
No, she doesn't.
Why are you lying?
Wait, he doesn't
about
want
my
you-
faith?
he doesn't want
I
you to
don't
speak.
care. He lied about my faith.
What did he say that was a lie?
At least he's not stoning you, okay? So just walk away.
What are you talking about? Why is that even
No,
wrong?
don't listen.
You're in English.
Let's go in the shade.
He's a radical American.
Islamic Dawah team lies about Christians. Shame on them.
It's okay, it's okay.
Can't run with your life, man.
What's the point? They just make noise, man. It's mad. Crazy. The sun is out already. Then you see, with her voice, we're gonna have headache and everything. Buy some paracetamol from
Listen, Chris, Kareem, if those jokers come, please, you know what to do, yeah?
Yeah.
Just block them off.
Oh, they
Right.
won't come again.
Where's the main man?
Oh, Baruch Hashem, he's gone.
Where's he gone?
Oh my God.
Has he stayed there?
Yeah, I think he stayed there, yeah?
No, he's not even there.
No, he's here. He's over there.
Where is he? Go get him. You can't
I
hide.
don't want him, he's annoying.
No, but it's
He's
good.
misrepresenting Judaism.
I know this.
I think he came originally to speak to you, but then the other guy came
No,
in.
I know, but the way the other guy came along, that needs to be put back in the box.
But the problem is, the people on YouTube are going to think this is what all Jews think.
No, they're not.
I don't want that.
No, they're not. Because what we're going to do, we're going to deal with that issue first, and then we can talk. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have no problem with that. I'm just trying. He came in barking. Muslims are converting Jews. When we both know history says otherwise.
Except in Yemen and Morocco, during the times like monarchies.
I have no issue with that. I've got no issue. I'm not here to defend monarchies on whatever's going on. Yeah? I might look into it. I might question that and challenge that. I don't know. I don't know enough about the detail. But what I do know is when he came along and his initial brass, proud Yahudi, and this and that, and
If he was proud, he'd be wearing these.
the point here is very, very simple. He came with a false assumption and false premises. Yeah? And that had to be buried. And now people have learned now that Islam not only didn't persecute Jews in that
It did.
What?
It did,
Islam
but
didn't.
not to the extent.
Islam didn't. See, look, I'm not here to defend the actions of people or individuals or monarchies or whatever. I'm here to defend the teachings of Islam. Now, for me, according to the teachings of Islam, I can't kill Jews or force conversions. Why would I want to? You know, and if you think Islam teaches that thing, show me where you think it teaches that thing. I don't mind. Now, the people who did this thing in the past, they might have tried to show justification of something. I don't know where it is.
What do you put?
You know what I mean? Right, so what was your point? You were coming about, what was it, Muhammad not in the Old Testament, making a claim I didn't, and I didn't make this claim, so I don't understand it.
No, so in the Quran, Surah 7, verse 157.
Right, so you quoted the Quran, go on.
Yes. It says that the messenger, referring to Muhammad,
Have you seen my
is
rucksack? Sorry, forgive me.
mentioned-
Have you seen my rucksack? Oh, you got it.
It says that the messenger, i.e. Muhammad, I suppose, and that's just my assumption, is mentioned in the Torah and in the Gospel.
It doesn't say.
I mean, I've seen it.
It doesn't say gospel.
Surah
In
7,
Injil.
157.
No, did it say he's mentioned by name? First of all, let's establish that.
I don't know if it's in my name.
Right.
I don't
So
know if
what is the point you're making?
he's not mentioned in the Torah. I don't really care about the Gospel.
So, so what you're saying is Muhammad is not mentioned by name in the Old Testament.
It's not mentioned at all.
In the Torah. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Which point?
That was my point.
What the Quran makes a claim he is and he's not.
Yeah.
And how would you know if he is or not? What's your mechanism you would use? For example,
don't
all right. So, in basic one, Deuteronomy 18:18. Who do you believe that's referring to?
So Deuteronomy chapter 18. If you look at just before it talks about the prophets.
No, I didn't ask the question. I'm not asking you to explain your answer. I just want to hear your answer.
So it's referring to prophets in general after Moses that will arise from the people of Israel.
So it's not an individual prophet.
It's not an individual prophet,
Right.
because you'll see that throughout the Tanakh, that whenever it talks about collective whole, it speaks in the singular.
Right. So you say
And
it's not an individual.
It's talking about prophets in general, which is why it uses at the beginning the word key, when. So when a prophet comes up, so this is what's going to happen.
Right. And when it uses the word he, then what?
He, so once again, you find it all over the place. There's a verse in Samuel, I can't remember exactly where, that talks about a group of people in the plural, and then when it talks about the group as a whole, it goes back to the singular. You find all over Tanakh, whenever it talks about collective whole, it talks to the singular.
So an A. We shall raise them a prophet like unto thee from their brethren. He shall not speak of himself, which are words in his mouth, and he shall speak all that is commanded of him.
Yes.
You're saying that's referring to who?
General prophets that come after Moses. So, for example, Joshua, Samuel, Nathan, Gad, etc.
That's who you believe it is.
Yes.
Okay. And in Isaiah 42:10, who's that?
Isaiah 42:10.
The servant.
Oh, the servant. Oh, the servant of God that's being referred to is the people of Israel.
Why do you do that?
Actually, that's 53, isn't it? Hold on. What's Isaiah 42? See? I don't know if I know it. That's why I do all this. Yeah. Isaiah 42. No, this is the people of Israel.
Why do you believe that? Why do you believe that?
Because if you look at Isaiah 45, you can see clearly.
Okay, let me read it just for the benefit. This is my servant, whom I uphold, my chosen one in whom I delight. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall teach the true way to the nations. He shall not cry out, shout aloud, or make his voice heard. So you're saying this is not an individual. Why do you believe that? He shall not even break a bruised reed, or snuff out even a dim wick. He shall bring forth the way, the true way. He shall not grow dim or be bruised, till he has established the true way on earth. Right. So you're still maintaining it's Israel, yeah?
Yes.
Thus said God the Lord, who created the heavens and stretched them out, who spread out. Am I reading backwards here or what?
Yeah, because the main thing is the Hebrew, so it goes from right to left.
Oh, I see. Oh. So I have to go this way?
Yeah.
Okay. Sing to the Lord a new song, his praise from the ends of the earth. You who sail the sea and you creatures in it, you coastlands and their inhabitants. Let the desert and its towns cry aloud. Let the villages where Kedar dwells. Let Selah's inhabitants shout. Call out from the peaks of the mountains. Let them do honor to the Lord and tell his glory in the coastlands. The Lord goes forth like a warrior, like a fighter. So who is this? This is all Israel.
As in when he's talking about other nations. He's talking about other nations.
No, where he's saying he's going to scream like a woman in labour, and he will turn the idolaters back in utter defeat and all this.
Yeah.
This is all Israel.
The people of Israel suffer in exile.
No. You're saying this is not speaking about a person. You believe that? I don't mind if you believe that. I don't understand the justification for it unless it's trying to fit your narrative. Because for me, it seems to be speaking about somebody who's going to come and make the deserts rejoice, make the city of Medina sing with joy. Then he's going to come as a warrior.
Where does it say Medina?
Selah. Where do you think Selah is?
Where does it say Selah? What verse is that?
From 340 to 210. Who's Kedar?
Kedar is one of the sons of Ishmael.
Who are they? Arabs.
Yeah.
So he's going to make the Arabs rejoice.
Where's Kedar? Yeah, it's the second son.
Yeah, so Israel's going to make the Arabs rejoice. So the Israelites are going to make the Ishmaelites rejoice. Really?
So in the Midrash, it says that just before this is very interesting. Just before the Messiah comes, the Jews are going to want to build the temple on the Temple Mount. The Muslims are going to say no, and they're going to say, I'm just quoting the Midrash. Okay, what's apparently going to happen? And the Muslims are going to say, we'll challenge you, okay, to what happened in the days of Elijah. and we're going to build an altar and offer our sacrifice, and you're going to do the same. And the person and the people who sacrifice goes up to God, and God accepts.